Did it start? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. It's Thursday night. Yeah, no, that means it's another exciting episode for the Homies podcast. And if you guys notice, we're down two people. Ebola went to go see his sister, Typhoid Mary. And right now, Jake is dealing with some personal issues we can't go into right now. But we got a special guest. Before we get to our special guest, Crease, how's it going, my friend? What happened when you saw the comments today, Crease?
Oh yeah, like I'll just say this to all my white liberal friends out there, y'all are some racists, man. I tell you
Oh
what.
no.
Oh boy, they like that James Gunn video, like they was mad at me, boy. And you know what? Guess what? I don't care. I'm gonna still keep on making videos. Like, you up in your feelings. I didn't lie about it, the situation. And once again, if you guys pay attention to our channel, I've been a big advocate of James Gunn. I've actually been the nice one about him on how his universe is supposed to be run or whatever. I want him to do good. I want DC to do good. But I'm telling you, if you attack your fan bases, it's not gonna be good. You need to take notes from Kevin Feige, Kathleen Kennedy, and all the other ones. Like, it never ends up in your favor. That from a fan's point of view. But all of that aside, it is Thursday night. You could have been anywhere, but you're here with us.
Phantom, place to be.
Yeah, Phantom, can you
place to be.
Introduce our guests?
Welcoming back, Box Office Brawler. You had somebody on your stream the other night. I just can't think of his name. I mean, Chris has been on his show, and he was on ours like a few months ago. That's right. You had Drinker on your show the other night.
Critical Drinker, buddy. Yeah, it was awesome. I was able to arrange an Aliens conversation because I know he's gone on about how much he's loved Aliens and T2 for the longest time, and I've had the privilege of being on Open Bar a few times, and it was really special having him on my channel for once too. It was crazy because I met him at the Grand Rapids Comic-Con practically a year ago. It was last November.
Yeah.
And that's where all this started. If it weren't for that handshake and the conversation, it'd be very different. I might not even be on YouTube anymore if it weren't for that. So he's really bolstered my interest and motivation. Yeah. So it was awesome having him on my channel to talk about a great film with my panel of guests. And it was kind of surreal. I was sitting here and, I wasn't on Open Bar. I was on my channel. I was running the stream and Drinker was just right there. It was like, what is happening right now? So
Drinker
really cool.
Drinker will always be on like when he's not hosting his show, he's like laid back. He's like, "Ooh, thank God, I ain't got to do anything. Like, you guys just get to ask me questions. I'm gonna."
If you guys could have heard the conversation before and after that stream that night, man, it was fun.
Yeah.
So you guys talked about Aliens. Probably one of my favorite movies of all time. I seen that when I was a kid. That came out when I was a kid. In the 70s.
So did you see it in theaters?
I was a little too young to see it in theaters. I was born in 75, so yeah, I was really too young to see it. But I got to see it. I have to say, so like for myself, I'm the out of the homies, I'm the classic movie guy. I love B films. I love the films from the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, right? So I'm that guy. And one thing about like Aliens that I love was the practical effects. You don't have that anymore in movies. I mean, just the xenomorph costume itself, so unique, so innovative. Yeah. And if you go back and you look like back at the original thing, was just a dude and with prosthetics painted green in a black and white movies. You didn't know what the hell he looked like. Compare it up to there, I'm like, Alien is still a 10 out of 10 for me. Great movie, great movie telling. It's just a phenomenal movie.
So I revisited Alien again because I remember I watched it Jeez, I don't know. I watched it maybe a year ago, and I really didn't like it. I didn't get the hype. But then, I was able to.
Mhm.
I just knew there was a lot of conjecture about Aliens. So I finally saw Aliens. I loved Aliens, and I decided to revisit Alien, and I loved it way more this time. I don't know what happened with my perspective, but man, it's solid. Definitely. I like to try to think of how similar they are to The Thing. I can't stop
Ooh,
thinking
man, I
about The
love The
Thing.
Thing.
Yeah.
That's a movie I watch almost every October, man. Like I watch
Oh
The
man,
Thing.
it's classic.
I
You
watch
gotta see it.
Halloween. I
I
watch
watch both
Halloween.
of them. I watch
Yeah,
both of them.
I
I
need
love
probably.
for me, I love the
Yeah.
classic one for how retarded it was. It's like, yeah, this is the. I mean, John Carpenter took that movie, remade it,
Mhm.
and literally made it into a psychological horror,
Yeah.
body horror. It's like you
Mhm.
did not know who was the alien. You didn't know if the guy standing right beside you is going to like eat your face off. I mean, it was
Yeah.
so good.
What was the
Yeah.
original like? You said you watched the original?
Yeah, so the original,
The black
the
and white
movie's
one.
so the premise of the movie is about the same, except for this creature was plant based, so
Mm.
electricity and fire could hurt him, but he didn't like take somebody's body over. He would just straight up would kill him.
He's
Good classic
plant-based?
movie.
That's so
Yeah,
weird.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So basically, he was green, but it was a black and white film. He looked gaudy gray white.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it. It's a good story. It's a good
Okay.
story.
Yeah. What's
So
like?
I remember I had a stream and we talked about The Thing a while back, and one of our guys that was streaming with us, Gen X Man, he revealed that there was an older book it's based on. I can't remember what it's called, but we were going over like some of the main concepts and chapters of the story, kind of broken down. And I'm not kidding. It's like shot for shot what was happening in the movie in that old book. It's crazy. I always thought this was his original idea, but no, he took. I mean, the entire story is practically pulled from that book. But you know what? He made it work, and that was a feat to accomplish.
Well, it's like at the end of the movie when it's Keith David and Kurt Russell sitting there, and he hands him that beer. The problem is it a beer or is it the gasoline that's in the bottle? It's like, and he's got that. It's like they're both drinking it. It's like, are they real? Are they both the monster?
Oh man,
it's like, dude, it is so. That movie is so good. The special
It leaves you
effects.
more questions. It leaves you with more questions at the end.
Literally, the special effects of that movie won an Oscar for the special effects.
It did?
Just the dog transformation.
Oh,
the
man.
dog is.
Oh yeah, the dogs. Yeah.
Do you guys see the Thing collectibles? Do you see those, like the packages where they have one where it's the dog, like morphing?
Yeah.
I had the one where the dude's on the table and his chest is cracked open with the teeth and his head.
Whoa, I want that.
Off. Yeah.
Whoa, man. I got
I believe it was McFarlane did a lot of those back. I'd say early '90s, around the 10-year anniversary of the movie. I think.
Are you guys familiar with like Sideshow and Hot Toys?
Yeah.
I wish they would give us a sweet Thing one. Kurt Russell. That'd be awesome. There's a lot of untapped potential that they I don't know. I don't feel like we're getting a lot of the real classics done by Sideshow. I think there's so much potential there.
I think with the toy, when it comes to toys or whatever, since like a lot of people, I mean, I know there's collectors, like, grown people that collect or whatever, but I think they don't want to take, like Hollywood, they don't want to take chances on stuff that's not got a huge fan base. It's like, they're going to have something like a Michael Myers or a Freddy or something like that, or toys like that, or of course, Spawn, something. But, they don't, like, when it comes to the Thing, would you guys agree that it's more of like a niche fan basis type of thing?
No.
Well, I don't know.
So originally when it came out, a lot it was panned. A lot of people panned it. I mean, a lot of critics didn't like it, but it literally got a fan base. So like myself, I always loved the black and white B horror movies, like the original thing, the Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, Plan 9 from Outer Space, great movie by the way. Like the old classic Universal Monsters. I got Blu-ray. I got Blu-ray box set of all those movies.
Nice.
Even the Albert and Costello ones are in it.
Nice.
For me, like one of the holy grails of like a collectible I would love to have is the Colossus Man from the movie called The Colossus Man. So back in the 50s, during the height of the Cold War, they did these movies where like some guy gets hit with nuclear radiation. Either they make them into giant monsters or they would shrink them, like The Incredible Shrinking Man. Great movie, by the way. For me, like growing up, my grandparents, my mom and my grandparents got me into like movies like that, like Godzilla. And I've told this story a million times. So local drive-in would have made in Japan nights on Saturday nights. My very first movie I ever seen as a kid was Godzilla versus Megalon. And this was in 76. So I was almost a year old. First movie I ever seen as a kid. And I grew up loving, classic horror movies, classic monster movies and stuff like that. You don't get that today. I mean, the two remakes of The Thing were just absolutely terrible. Terrible. I mean, the only thing that actually came out, we actually got a decent video game for the original Xbox in The Thing. But like they made one where there's this girl that's a girl boss, and then the other one was it was just awful.
Is it Mary? What is it? Is it Mary Elizabeth Winstead? Is that the actress's name? Yeah.
That movie, it's like the only cool thing about it is when all the dogs like combine and they make that big giant spider monster going after her, and I'm like, hey, this is pretty cool, but the rest of the movie sucks.
Yeah. I think it's just like with every other franchise too. Is like they're just trying to keep the rights. Like God knows. Like I talk to Phantom about this all the time. Like they're planning on trying to do another Halloween movie box office.
I know. I saw that. It's like, why? What are they thinking?
I'm like,
okay. So I have a question. Right quick.
Yeah.
So box office. Have you seen the newer Halloween movies?
I liked. Okay, so I you know what?
Yeah.
Because the first one came out in 2018, right?
Yeah, I like 2018.
So I loved that one. I remember that was a big day for me. Yeah. I was in high school. I mean, I was young. I was in high school, like early, like sophomore year. And I got a big group together, including my parents, because I don't think we were old enough to get into an R-rated movie. And we got a big group of us, like 16-year-olds. We went and saw Halloween 2018 in theaters. And then right afterwards, we all drove up to a haunted house. And it was an awesome time. So ever since then, that was just like a big moment for me, like getting into horror. And I loved 2018. And the next one I thought it was decent. It was fun.
Ins is horrible. Ins
is a little dog. Yeah.
It was horrible.
What just made me hate it is when they showed Michael Myers' face. He was a decrepit old man. And I'm like,
it's brief. I mean, you don't really get a good look at him, do you?
Yeah. When he's at the gas station, you see his face at the gas station before he puts his mask on.
I think it's one of the let me say this, because we had seen Michael Myers in the first movie's face or whatever, just for briefly or whatever.
That's when he's a kid though. That's not as an adult.
No, you see him as an adult.
You see him as an adult or whatever. You see him as an adult or whatever. But where I'm gonna get at is where I was getting mad about the movie is that you have this random guy that Michael Myers want to be like the predecessor of, like, is this supposed to be the Last Jedi or something? Where he's just beating up Michael Myers.
Better analogy. It's like the dude from the Friday the 13th, the one before Jason actually shows up in the movie, and he's wearing the hockey mask. It's got the red triangles on. It's the fake Jason. I'm like,
no. What I'm trying to get at is like the fact that this nobody that was like. You pretty much had like almost had a pretty good trilogy with 2018 and Kills, and then all of a sudden you just bring this rando dude out of nowhere. Like, wait a minute, who's this guy and everything? Like, and why is he getting bullied? Why is a grown man getting bullied by band nerds? That's just really what I'm trying to figure out right now.
Yeah,
like,
that's a good point.
I mean,
something I respect about the Halloween trilogy was it was not trying to be the old movies at all. I thought I loved every movie.
Rod
was
Zombie
unique,
did pretty good. Rod
and
Zombie
they played off each other well. And you know what? I remember when watching it, the only thing that I didn't like particularly about that kid was I thought his stuff was like too gruesome and too brutal for me. I didn't like seeing what he was doing. I thought he took it to a whole new level. But I was kind of like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I was a younger viewer and I didn't see things as I do now. But I remember enjoying The Apprenticeship. I thought it was different, and I didn't see it coming. And I liked seeing a really old, feeble Michael Myers. And now you have this young hotshot who doesn't really have any prospects. And for whatever reason, he gets involved. I liked seeing those two together. And I liked seeing Michael kind of bully him into submission. So I don't know. I think there was some interesting concepts, but yeah, I think the delivery could have been better.
It's just like the fact that I see Michael Myers just hesitating on the knife. It's like he's like,
oh, you're right. That was bad. That was bad.
They did my boy dirty. No. I don't like this. I don't like it.
I mean, it reminds me of them making the remake of Friday the 13th. But I actually like I like Friday the 13th, but when they did Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake to it, I'm like,
I haven't seen either of the remakes. Are they that bad?
well, so Friday the 13th, Jason's in it. It's not his mother in the remake, and so it's got the dude that plays in Supernatural. He's in it, and they go to this cabin, and it's Jason is like hiding in the catacombs underneath it and everything. It's really actually good. Hey, what's up, Nurse Slap? But then they redid Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy Krueger, probably the most iconic person in horror.
To be honest,
and it's got the dude that plays Rorschach as Freddy.
Oh, that's weird,
dude. The box office, I kid you not. Google the remake of Friday the 13th, and you look at the design of Freddy Krueger, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Freddy
dude, he literally looks like he's like his skin is burnt, but they like try to do like skin grafts on him.
Ew.
Yeah, and it looks horrible.
They tried to make a new version.
Ew. Oh, you weren't kidding.
And you know the thing
that's
lacking
pitiful,
in that movie?
Man.
You know what's lacking in the movie is Freddy's comedy. There is these deadpan. He's literally he's just the killer. He doesn't have the humor. Like there's just not. The thing about Friday, the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, I love. They had dark comedy in the movies. I mean, literally, you have Freddy like in one point. They're in like Dream Warriors. Probably my favorite out of the original trilogy. Dream Warriors, I love it. Has a phenomenal soundtrack to it. I'll probably be on my top 5 on Sunday. And he's standing there and he's like, somebody needs a pick me up. And he puts his hands up and his hands become needles and he puts the drugs in that girl's arm. And I'm like,
crap.
Yeah, I'm like, I love this fucking movie.
I need to watch the originals again. I haven't. I remember I watched the first one a long time ago. I have been very curious to get back into it.
Yeah.
I love those.
What's on your guys' like Halloween watch list? Are you gonna watch some of the classics again because it's spooky season?
I'll let Phantom go first and then I'll go next.
So I usually will like Halloween night. I'll binge the classic Universal monster movies.
Nice.
I'll watch some modern stuff. I'll watch like Dracula Untold. I'll watch the Brandon Fraser Mummy movies.
Dracula Untold. Wow.
Yeah.
You like that one, huh?
Yeah, I actually do.
I thought it was all right. I remember enjoying it when I saw it a long time ago.
Well, I like the aspect of the story because they never told that version of the story that literally he became the monster because he was protecting his people and his wife and his son from the Ottoman Empire. And seeing him control those bats in that battle where he literally just controls them, they make that hand and just hits the ground. So I love it. I love Van Helsing.
Is that the one with Hugh Jackman? So that's a good one. I've been curious about that one too. Okay,
it's a good movie. It doesn't deserve the hate it gets. It deserves a sequel. It deserves a sequel. There's some anime horror movies I watch. I watch Vampire Hunter D, Vampire D Bloodlust. I'll watch Akira. There are some there's some foreign horror movies I like, some from Japan I like to watch. There's just Solomon Kane, another good one. Thank you, Nerd Slap. Solomon Kane's a real good movie too.
Yeah.
These are some interesting titles. I wasn't seeing this coming.
Yeah.
So Solomon Kane. So Solomon Kane is from the guy that wrote Conan. And it's got, if anybody remembers the first Resident Evil, the guy that's supposed to be what's her name's husband, that's the other spy, he plays Solomon Kane in the movie.
Cool. I mean, what I watch, I watch all my Halloween stuff throughout the month or whatever. As far
K-pop Demon Hunters, new Halloween movie.
Yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters is a new Halloween movie, but some stuff anime wise, I just finished rewatching Yu Yu Hakusho. Right now I'm watching Soul Eater, Hellsing. Hellsing Unlimited. That's like some of my anime stuff that I watch. But if we're going based off of some classic horror, Halloween, what's it called? The one with Anthony Hopkins, freaking
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs, yeah.
Silence of the Lambs or whatever. What else? Phantom of the Opera. I know it's a little cheesy, but I like it.
I'm curious about that one. That of all the Universal monster movies, that's the one on the top of my list.
Yeah,
it's that good. It's worth watching.
I like Phantom of the Opera. Of course, if I'm going towards my childhood movies, Hocus Pocus, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Pocus.
What else? And then some of the shows that I used to watch as a kid or whatever, that Halloween night or whatever. I just do a Halloween marathon of some of those Halloween specials or whatever, that I used to watch as a kid or whatever. So that's what I do.
Another classic, Johnny Depp's Sleepy Hollow.
Oh yeah, I was just watching it. I watched that yesterday or whatever.
I was watching that earlier today.
Yeah, I watched it yesterday.
Fun fact, that movie, every time the blood splatter on Johnny, he didn't know that was going to happen. Literally, Tim Burton did that to him to get the reactions that he got.
Oh yeah,
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah, my nerd card will be taken away with me if I don't mention Halloween Town, the first two movies. But,
I gotta love those.
I love Halloween Town. I remember when that movie first dropped as a kid, bro, on Disney Channel. So that one's close to my heart right there. I like that one.
You can visit the Halloween Town. I think it's an active landmark.
Yeah,
you could take tours and stuff. They have a big party during Halloween time.
Yeah, I forgot what's the name of the actress, but the one that plays the main characters, I think she's in charge of it or whatever.
Oh, wow.
Her and her husband or whatever,
That's
they show
sweet.
up there every single year or whatever. So I think that's cool that she keeps the character like that or whatever.
It's easy money.
Yeah.
Also another thing I love watching around Halloween, the Evil Dead movies, all three of them.
Yeah. Man, dude, I mean, I like spooky season, man. I think it's really fun. However, I think it brings people together. I know, but what I notice is I'm not seeing a whole bunch of people trick or treating as much anymore.
It's weird.
Yeah,
I don't get it either. It's it makes you wonder why that's the case. I wonder if 2020 had something to do with that. But at the same time, they're doing all these stupid trunk or treats. What a dweeb to go to trunk or treat and not trick or treat.
So Halloween is my favorite time of the year. I used to dress up every Halloween as an adult, I would go to my local mall and I would dress up as like a certain character. Like one year I was Ghost Rider, another year I was the Crow, another year I was the Grim Reaper, and I would do cosplay video games for Halloween also. And I noticed probably 2018, when they were having the big craze about people dressing up like clowns and like attacking people and scaring people. Our local malls, like, adults can't wear masks, and I'm like, well, what the fuck, it's like, and then they started slowing up doing it there, and you don't see kids going around and doing that, and I think 2020 happened, and that went all over the world. People stopped caring about Halloween, and they stopped caring about going out in community, because the biggest thing about Halloween as a kid, growing up, born in the 70s, lived the 80s. Probably, I mean, I used to remember block parties for Halloween. Local, like, abandoned house on the end of the street became the haunted house of the neighborhood. And then you go to your local mall and you could walk around for hours, come home and have a huge bag of candy, and it's like, and now you can go to Walmart and you can see the Halloween stuff, and the Halloween stuff comes out maybe the end of July, 1st of August.
Yeah.
And then by the 1st of August, you can see the Christmas stuff down the corner. And I'm like, man, all they do is money now for this crap.
Yeah.
It's just money.
And also, I mean, you can factor in there's a lot of people not having children too at the same time. Like, that's another factor too. However, it's I feel like, the community wise, like, it used to be like everybody, like, we all in this together, and now, like, it feels like we're getting further apart. Like, technology,
that is so stupid looking. Nice.
And we are doing a Halloween episode, everybody. So we are doing a Halloween episode on Halloween.
Yeah. So, like, there's a lot of factors in Halloween, but just to switch the subject a little bit. So, box office. I know you've been probably have covered this, and because you cover movies. In your opinion, why do you think modern movies are, like, struggling today, or whatever? What is your opinion on that, my man?
Gosh,
from a young guy perspective, or whatever.
I think, man, there's so many different. I think there's so many different factors at play. I think so many people, I kind of have this problem myself, where I'm just not, I think the trust is gone. I think enough people, especially young people, they've grown attached to all of these, now totally bastardized franchises. They've grown attached to Marvel, Star Wars, whatever else. I think a lot of people, especially people my age, as Drinker and all the big dogs say, Gen Z, they don't have anything to really call themselves. I mean, you guys grew up with a lot of great, just, cult classic films that were one-offs, right? Unfortunately, you're feeling the pain right now because they're making sequels of everything. But, all we really had at a point where we were like, where we could understand what was happening was Marvel. Other than, unless you're like going deep into it and kind of going outside your comfort zone to watch a few one-off random indie films, which I have enjoyed myself. But I think so many people have associated the theater experience with the big box office films, right? And, I think MCU has gotten, I think it's been overhyped for a very long time, but, because there's so much better art than that. I mean, it's shallow compared to some of the other films we are getting in, like, the indie world. But of course, ever since 2020, the pattern of just going to the theater has totally changed. I think people are totally comfortable with just at-home streaming. I don't think they see the benefit or feel the community atmosphere when you go to the theater, which I do and I cherish, and I love that feeling. I try to chase that feeling. But I think a lot of people have grown accustomed to just watching it on their own. And at the same time, everything that's in theaters for the last 5 years has just been junk. And, I think a lot of Gen Z gets a lot of crap. I don't think Gen Z is as stupid as people think. I think the generation under us is full of idiots. They're really bad.
Alpha,
You think we're
Generation
bad?
Alpha.
I see these kids at work. It's bad, man. It's really bad.
Gen Alpha, man.
Yeah.
They
Well,
strays.
they have. There's not
They
much hope with
strays.
them when it comes to film. I can't imagine they have an attention span that goes past 3 seconds because it's that low.
TikTok brain. It's TikTok brain.
It's worse than TikTok brain, man. You thought TikTok brain was bad. It's crumbling. And I think they just see that Marvel has done terrible. They lost interest in that. They for young men who's, obviously the primary audience for a lot of these franchises, they don't see strong, competent heroes that they can look up to. They see that in animes, all the different anime movies you guys talk about. They respect that, so they're showing up. They're checking out Demon Slayer, right? I mean, those movies were doing crazy.
Well,
so there's nothing working for us right now.
Well, if you think about the 3 biggest movies of this year was Sinners, K-pop Demon Hunters, and Demon Slayer. Yeah. Demon Slayer is nearly $1 billion. It's nearly $1 billion film right now.
And then that Chinese movie too. What's it called? Man, I can't think.
It's a Chinese film.
Yeah. It's about sword and sorcery. It's sword and sorcery.
Oh, I never heard of that.
It's actually really good. And
Tucson 2 or something like that. Something like that. Yeah. It's the number 1 movie right now. Demon Slayer. Yeah.
If you look at like K-pop Demon Hunters, if you haven't seen it yet, why haven't you? That goes to everybody. It's actually a real good movie.
I'm so tempted to watch that. I love. I've
pretty
caught
good.
up doing the songs, and man, they're catchy.
Let me tell you something. So when we went and watched it, we did watch party, and I had my reservations for it because it was K-pop. It's K-pop music and stuff, and I've heard like a lot of people say, "Oh, it's kind of gay," stuff like that. and I told the guys, I said, "I'll give it 5 minutes. If I like it, I'll stay. If I don't, I leave." I stayed there and watched the entire film. I watched it nearly 30 times. I love that movie. And it got nominated for Grammys. It most likely will get nominated for Academy Awards. They just recently added the main characters to Fortnite, the 3 girls, Huntrix.
Yeah.
Sinners was...
Wait, this is from K-pop Demon Hunters? Yeah, they added that to Fortnite? That's weird.
Yeah, 3 girls. Yeah, they did.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, K-pop Demon Hunters is like the number one movie on Netflix.
Wow.
It's also they're number 1 on the Billboard charts around the world with 3 different songs. And it's a great movie. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, I ain't gonna watch it. It's gonna be gay." And we've heard a lot of people like to change their mind. Hey, we gotta remember, Drinker watched it and he liked it.
Yeah.
So
it looks fun. I think we all could use some fun, and I think that one song that went viral. I have it on my playlist. It's so good.
Oh, Golden.
Yeah.
well. I got Soda Pop as my ringtone.
I'm more for
that's far, bro.
I'm more of a free guy, so like that's my song. Like,
nice.
But like getting back to the movies thing, it's like now you have movies that are just god awful. They're making so they just did a Dracula movie. They did a remake of Bram Stoker's Dracula. We got Frankenstein, which is pretty good. I'm
so curious about the new one. I hope it's great. I want something great to watch.
What I've seen of it, the one good thing they haven't done, they haven't shown the monster. They haven't showed his face. They haven't showed what he looks like. And I'm like, this might work. And so we did I can't remember what country it's from, but they did a remake of Bram Stoker's Dracula, and it actually looks pretty good. We had the Saska sisters on not too long ago. We talked about it.
Oh, nice. Kreese really wanted them on. I remember him talking about that.
Hey man,
when I was
listen,
on.
I had to, shout out to my man Eric July. I'm like, hey, you need to
work.
Like, I'm gonna have to use you a little bit. Like, you're gonna have to. Your boss just said you have to come on now. Like, there we go. Like, no.
Oh wait, are they like? What is their? So who even are they? I don't even know.
So they used to. So they did comic books from. They wrote Black Widow.
Yeah.
and they did stuff for the Rippaverse, and they do horror movies, and
Yeah.
probably the only two women on the planet I would simp for. Yeah. So we had them on like a few months ago, and we talked about a lot of good like horror movies and stuff. They make horror movies and stuff.
Yeah.
They made See No Evil Part 2. They had do the special effects on it and stuff.
Wait, See No Evil, is that the one with
Kane?
James McAvoy?
No, that's the one with Kane, the wrestler.
Evil. Oh man, I gotta look that one up. I don't know about that one.
Those are actually good. Those are actually good.
Yeah.
Those are actually good movies.
I think they did some American Horror Stories episodes too, or whatever. Like
they done a lot.
Yeah, they done a lot. However, they're respected in the horror community. Like they know, like if you if you say the Saska sisters, they're gonna be saying like, wait, what? Like, oh yeah. Yeah. But if you have a chance to meet them, they're really nice people, and their hugs are undefeated.
So, I mean, like
they aided all your wounds.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. For
sure. Like me and Chris have had this argument multiple times. I still think the '80s had the most superior when it comes to music, to movies, to TV shows. The '90s had phenomenal stuff itself. And
man, you think TV shows too?
I don't know about those TV shows.
I mean, back in
I don't think so.
TV shows in the '80s, you had Airwolf, you had A-Team, you had Knight Rider, you had Battlestar Galactica, you had the beginning of the X-Files. You know, you had a lot of great shows. I mean, in the '80s during the summer, when like a lot of shows were like on hiatus, they would do like one-offs.
I mean,
during the summer.
The '90s had Xena, Buffy,
Xena, Hercules.
I mean, what's it called? Like, you know, sitcoms alone, man. Like, you know, with Fresh Prince and Family Matters, TGI Fridays. I mean, we could that's why I just said, like, if we go on TV shows, like, you know, it could go either way. But when it just comes to animation, like, I say the '90s run like around the '80s, in my opinion. Like, you know, Batman animated series alone, like, you know, beats most of the '80s stuff.
Oh yeah. So, you know, like in the '80s, you had, I mean, '80s sword and sorcery movies. You had great horror movies.
So, like, when it comes to '80s movies, I'll give you the '80s, but like TV shows, and, like,
I think the TV shows is not
TV
true.
Shows and, like, cartoon wise, I can't.
Well, you had the Equalizer. You had like some good sitcoms. I mean, you had Perfect Strangers. You had Full House. You had Family Matters. You had Cheers. You had Hill Street Blues. I mean.
Yeah, that was.
You had a lot of great shows, and I give to you, '90s. I mean, '90s exploded with TV, and one thing me and Chris have agreed upon is like after the 2010s, TV shows and movies just went off a cliff, just went crap.
Hey, and other than Better Call Saul,
Better Call Saul Better Call Saul. Yeah. Okay.
Breaking Bad.
That's the one good example.
Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad, like, you know, when it gets into
Sons of Anarchy,
Sons of Anarchy, like
Walking Dead. I mean, that was great for a while.
Walking Dead seasons 1 through
until
8.
last season. The last season,
last 3 seasons.
The last 3 seasons were horrible. Like seasons 1 through 8, like, you know, like Rick all the way to Negan.
Yeah,
I think that's my headcanon right there.
I think the season that Negan, after the season they introduced Negan, it just went.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like, you know, spoiler alert, when they killed Carl and everything, you know, that's when I just like, what are we doing here?
Thank goodness you didn't say Glenn. I'm so sick of people simping for Glenn so hard they quit after he died. It's like, come on, man. There was more.
Like,
have you seen the spinoff with Hal Remus where he's over in Europe? It's actually pretty decent.
Who'd you say? Oh, Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus.
Yeah.
No. I tried.
I mean, it's
like
good.
The last season was so bad. I don't know how anyone could convince me to keep watching.
Dude,
it's better than Fear the Walking Dead. At least it's better than Fear the Walking Dead. That was absolutely trash.
Dude, the last episode of like Walking Dead, like that battle was anticlimactic.
It was so lame.
Oh god.
well, if we're talking about the bridge with like when Rick gets passed away,
Well, that was
that's what
great.
that was
Yeah.
good. But like
Yeah.
I'm
But
talking
the
about
thing,
the plot.
Shocker, he's not dead. He was just in a coma.
The Rick
Yeah.
and Michonne show was
Yeah.
dog water, bro.
I thought it was okay. Like for what it was, like compared to all the other like spin-off shows, like I thought that one was okay and decent to
You
watch.
didn't watch what is it, Beyond or something like that? Or no, what was it? The one with the kids. I watched
Oh no,
all
I
of
did
that.
not watch. I did not watch.
I wanted
that
to
one.
die watching that. It was
Nah, like I
pitiful.
did not want to watch that one. But yeah, like those shows were okay or whatever. Like those you had a couple. Like I can't say like all the shows were bad, but like there were most of the good shows happened like in the 80s and the 90s or whatever.
Bro, they did a Maggie Negan series. How much of a stretch is that?
Yeah,
That was
dude,
awful.
oh my goodness.
2 seasons too, right?
Yeah,
Dude,
it's like going
it's
on
like
season 3.
I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care about Negan, like how he
No.
named his bat Lucille because it was his wife dying of cancer. I didn't care. I
Bruh,
didn't fucking
like
care.
oh my goodness, like they were like in season 1, like the fact that like Maggie was trying to kill Negan and like it like
Rightfully so. Rightfully so.
No, but it was just funny how she was trying to do it because she could never overpower Negan. He was like taking it easy on her. Like he was like every time when she tried to kill him, he just flipped her over and just pushed her away, and then he just run away.
I think like one of my favorite parts is like when she actually has Negan dead to rights. He just gives her puppy dog eyes. She lowers the gun and walks away. It's like you're supposed to you literally want Negan dead for all the bullshit he did to Rick and the crew, right?
She can't revenge for Nick. She can't get revenge on Glenn because Negan just overpowered her. Like literally when they had their little scuffle or whatever, because Negan couldn't. Let's be honest with you. Like I Jeffrey D. Morgan's not gonna beat up no woman like on national TV. So they have to make it kind of work or whatever, where it's actually believable. Where like he kind of is like defending himself without like throwing a punch or whatever.
Yeah,
and, like,
come on.
Like and Maggie just got her butt whooped without Negan.
Chris, it reminds me when he was on Supernatural and he came across a demon that supposedly killed his wife and it was in a female form, and he's standing there and he just like he does a punch. It's not even a punch hard enough to hurt anybody, and you can see him like I just hit a woman.
Oh, bro. Wait, I like what Ronan says here. He makes a good point bringing up. He says, wasn't there supposed to be a movie as well, too? Yeah, they were going to make 3 Rick films.
3 movies.
Why
3
not?
movies.
That would have been, like, I think everyone would like to see that. I'd like to see 3 great Rick movies. They have to be exceptional.
Okay, so
I don't like how
why-
all these, I can't stand how all these series just stretch out these stories. It's like, it could be one movie. Stop stretching it out, man. Nobody wants your filler.
Well, the thing was like a lot of it was scheduling, but also
Andrew Lincoln didn't want to come over for 3 movies.
Nobody cared because if you watch the last few seasons of The Walking Dead, their ratings.
Yeah, the last 3 seasons were awful, man. Like, I mean, like people were mad that Rick like disappeared.
And I read the comics. I know how the story ends.
Yeah,
that's the series is not how it's supposed to end. It's like there's like a
to be fair, like The Walking Dead like will not follow all the comic. Like they used to break canon all the time. Like I mean, Daryl ain't even supposed to be here. Like Daryl ain't even part of the comic book series or whatever. But
it's like certain deaths happen in the comic books that they never did in the show because why? Oh, they were beloved characters, but they had a few beloved characters that got killed that didn't die in the fucking comic books. Go figure.
Yeah.
Somebody like I've been going to this horror convention. It's called Horror Hound for a few years, and there's a lot of weird stuff there, by the way. But there something that I think is pretty exceptional about the con is they get some great horror actors. I met Patrick Wilson there. I haven't seen him at a con since. And Lynn Shay, the Insidious lady, the old lady. So I had 2 great meetings there. I met a bunch of other smaller ones. But someone I really wish I would have met before he died was Herschel, the actor. He was at a Horror Hound. I think he was at the first one I ever visited. and it was
Oh,
before
yeah.
I knew what Walking Dead even was. And now he's gone, and I can't meet him. So
Yeah,
great.
yeah. Herschel was awesome.
Yeah.
Let me
I
ask
love
you this.
I think one of the movies I'm so waiting to see. I want to see the new Ed Gaines movie with the
What
dude
is
from
it?
Sons. Ed, you don't know who Ed Gaines is? The first ever serial killer where he would cut off.
Oh, you're talking about the Netflix series?
Yeah,
I heard
wanna
it's
see
dog,
that.
bro. I heard it's
Yeah.
dog. You might like it though.
So like the character. I mean, so basically they based Leatherface off of him,
Oh wow.
and yeah, so like he was like one of the first ever serial killers where he literally would kill people, take their skin off. I mean, they referenced them, Buffalo Bill and Silence of the Lambs is a reference to him, and like that. But yeah, I love horror movies, and I love a lot of actors. I'm like, the one person I would love to meet would be the guy that was Jason Voorhees for all those years. The last Jason
Kane
Voorhees.
Hodder.
Yeah, I
Right?
would love to meet.
He goes to
yeah.
those cons, man. I see him listed all the time.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, Bob. Like, I know since you're a Jenna Ortega fan.
Yes. You good memory, my friend.
I have not forgot. Like, I have not forgot.
That's good.
What did you think about Wednesday season 2? Like,
Well, gosh, you know what? So I remember the first season. I liked it enough. I was just, she was my celebrity crush. That's the whole reason why I watched it.
Yeah.
And then beyond that, I didn't really think too much about it. And what has it been? Like 2 years since that last season?
Yeah.
I just, the trailers, they didn't capture my love. They didn't capture my attention. And then even worse yet, you saw like she bleached her eyebrows and her face was so gaunt, and I was just like, I'm totally uninterested now. I haven't spent a minute. I can't bring myself to watch it. I don't know. I do like the clips online of her. I guess her and Enid switched or something like that.
Yeah, that was actually funny.
I liked that. I like that clip. That makes me curious.
It was pretty funny.
Well, let me just say the thing I think was stupid. We finally figured out who Thing was a part of, and I'm like, I didn't care.
Yeah,
I didn't want to care.
Yeah, they should have left that ambiguous, man. Like, I don't think they should have. Yeah. I mean,
and the thing is, in canon, Thing is actually supposed to be like one of their relatives that was bewitched, and the hand was like became sentient, and it's like, oh yeah, so he's this mad scientist that tried to kill Wednesday's dad back in the day. Who cares? Not me. I don't care.
Yeah.
Is Christina Ricci still creeping over that one young dude?
I don't think she's in this season.
Oh, she
I can't remember. No, I don't think she's in the season.
I don't think she's in
there.
No, I don't think she's in the season. No, she's not in the season.
Was it any good? Was the season any good? You guys watched it?
I mean, I watched it. I watched like all 8 episodes. I think it's just okay. It ain't the worst thing. It's not better than season 1. It's not better than season 1 at all. They
kind of put too much of the message into it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they put the LGBT shit.
Oh no! Between who?
More in it.
Was it her and somebody else?
Okay, when I was watching.
Whoa! Was it Jenna and the blonde chick?
No.
The girl that turns invisible. The girl that turns invisible was kind of like. She's in the closet, but she can't admit she's in love with Wednesday, and it's like.
So what? How I saw it, like I didn't really see the message or whatever. I think to me, I think it was just bad writing. To be honest with you, or whatever. Like like having an over obsessed fan, that's normal or whatever. Like I don't think that's like gay or whatever. Like,
can you say a fan? She was more of a dude. She could turn invisible. She was a stalker.
She was a stalker. Well,
stalker.
That's what I'm saying. Stalker, like over obsessed fan, stalker. So like they're pretty much the same or whatever. But to me, I didn't see the message. I just said like I think the writing was just not as good as season 1 or whatever. Like that's how I feel. But
I mean, they added Pugsley to the school, and I'm like.
Yeah, Pugsley.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Yeah.
And he's enormous now, right?
Yeah, he's a huge kid, man. Like
He's
that is-
tall. He's
tall.
not big and round like he's supposed to be. He's just really tall. And
He's
it
just really, really tall, but kind of wimpy too at the same time.
and
like,
he's supposed to be older than Wednesday. He's supposed to be younger than Wednesday, but he looks older than Wednesday, for Christ's sake.
yeah,
That's
I
weird.
mean-
Hey, Catherine Zeta-Jones, she's still smoking in that black dress. I'm just saying.
she still look good. She still look good, or whatever. Like But yeah, that's just how I feel, Bob. Like the first season was cool. I mean, I liked the first season. The second season, it's just how I feel like with like Peacemaker. The first season was so good. When you compare it to the second,
you poor bastard! You tried watching that second season. From what I've heard, what an utter disgrace!
It's a disgrace.
And trust me, everything you heard, it's true. It's very true. Season 2, they had a gay orgy. Then the most recent ones, they go to Earth X, which I still think the CW did Earth X way better than Peacemaker ever did.
I don't care what those white liberals said about me in my latest video. I was right. Okay, it is what it is. Like, listen, when you attack the fan bases, when you try to make this about race or whatever, like I literally said in my video, I said this, Box Office, like the fact that James Gunn believes that there's a racism like all around the country, around the corner. I'm saying like, well, there's not. Is there some white man and a white supremacist
Crease?
something like?
Let me tell you guys about something. So, actually, Crease kind of proved a point in that video because in the comment section, there was a lot of people using that derogatory term about Crease's color skin, the color of his skin, in the comments of that video. Saying this N-word had no clue what he was talking about. He literally proved the point of the video in the comments.
I won without even winning.
Where can I find this video?
Is
this on this channel?
It's on this channel. It's on this channel. Yeah.
I
I literally had to delete multiple comments of calling Crease the N-word.
Yeah,
multiple.
That's weird. They don't get blocked for that.
It's that's what.
Well,
I didn't even know about it until Phantom told me. I was like, because I don't pay attention.
So in YouTube, where you can do banned words. So you can put the N-word, you can put phone numbers, addresses, and stuff in there, and the videos, it will hold the comments over to you check them. So you can put a whole list of banned words, and it will if somebody would say them, it holds it. So I went in, and there was 25 comments under review, and the first one was this stupid N-word is don't know what he's talking about. Second one, this stupid N-word needs to shut the hell up. I was like, damn, I should have screenshot it. It was hilarious as hell. And
just prove my point. Oh,
bruh. Really? Wait, can I answer a question from the chat real quick? I see UK Gamer. He said, Box Office Brawler, what game would you make into a show or a movie? Mine is the Division series. Fan-made stuff on YouTube shows it can be done well and at a good budget. The Division would be interesting. I loved both Division games. Mm-hmm. I would love a Ghost of Tsushima movie, and I guess that's what they're making. I also want BioShock if they can do that properly. I would also love to see a film adaptation of Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War, Talion's story. So yeah, those are my 3 answers.
Nice.
Myself is always going to be Gears of War. Another Halloween game. Yeah. I'm not going to say that yet. Well, they're actually working on it for Netflix, or is it Amazon or Netflix? It's one or the other. But yeah, they also could give us a true Halo movie or TV show, not the crap we got on TV.
You ain't getting nothing else, man. That's over.
Halo.
They tried. They failed hard.
Dude, that's not Halo. Again. That's Halo in name only.
Yeah, I think.
Didn't he take his helmet off most of the time? Yeah.
Oh, he was known as Master Cheeks because you didn't see him in the armor. All you see him is that tight bodysuit. That's the under armor of the suit. It's
so lame.
Have you ever played the Halo games?
Yeah.
So you know how the Covenant is with humans, right? Mm-hmm. How they don't like humans. So in the TV show, they literally captured humans and made them part of the Covenant.
Oh, really? Wow, that's bad. Man. What was it? Paramount? I think it was Paramount or yeah. Wow. I'm
The
glad.
best,
I'm glad it
dude.
got so much backlash. It just makes me smile.
Dude, if you want to see a good adaptation of Halo, go watch Forward on the Dawn. It's the movie they did right before Halo 4 came out.
What
It's
was it
live
called?
action. Forward onto the Dawn.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
based. It was a thing they had on Xbox. It was a little mini series they actually had on Xbox before the main movie came out, and they put it on DVD. It's a great movie. It's actually got like it's got hunters. It's got like grunts. It's got the brutes. It's got Master Chief being Master Chief. Not this sorry pathetic piece of crap that's like, I gotta show my face. I'm not handsome, man, but I'm gonna show my face.
Gosh, it's rough.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm a hardcore Halo fan. I have the books, I have the video games. I know all the lore about Halo. And when I was excited for it, I thought the Master Chief outfit looked good. Watched episode 1. Identity takes his helmet off, and I'm like, oh god, we're having Dread all over again.
Oh
Dread
gosh.
all over again. I'm
I'm
like,
so disappointed that, the new Wolverine game is supposedly tampered with garbage because it looks great. Like the gameplay, man, it looks like a fun game to play as Wolverine, cutting through people like that. I didn't think they'd go as far as they did from what we saw, and it looked very exciting.
oh, the
It's real
Mystique.
disappointing that what is it, the Sweet Baby Ink, that they
You're in
tampered
charge
with
of
it.
that one?
I heard that, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's right. That's why Mystique. That's the reason why in the comic books before this game came out, they made Mystique be the father of Nightcrawler.
Oh
Yeah, that was great.
gosh.
Yeah, they made Mystique it.
Basically, she's her master. Basically, with her abilities, she could actually become a man, be a biological man, even though
Yeah, she
Mystique
impregnated
is
herself.
literally formless. Mystique doesn't even know what her original form is by this point.
Well, that's
And
interesting. Huh.
and I'm like, they literally had in the comic books where they show Mystique doing literally getting this woman pregnant, and it's like,
Oh my gosh. Ew. Where do they show this? You said the comics?
comic books. I mean, but the thing is though, Azazel is Nightcrawler's father because he literally gets the power to go through the brimstone dimension from his father Azazel, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
God,
You hate modern comic books. You hate modern movies. We all
There's nothing good right now, man. It's bad. Slim pickings.
Now, I have to say, not all modern movies are terrible.
Yeah.
It's just the stuff we're getting here in America is trash. I've seen stuff from China, from Russia, stuff from Korea, from Japan. Dude, I would rather watch a classic Ultraman than the crap we got here now.
Yeah, so NASA 2, that was the name of the Chinese film or whatever. Like that's what made $1 billion. That's what outsold like Demon Slayer, Sinners, and K-pop.
I think it's an A24 film too, oddly enough. I think I remember seeing that. What a weird title to add under their umbrella. It's sad to hear about the Smashing Machine, isn't it? That it's doing so terrible.
No marketing. They just didn't care about it.
I think there was marketing. You know what? I've been pummeled and poleaxed with marketing from Smashing Machine. I get it on my phone. I get it on my YouTube. I get it on social media. I see it at the theater. I see it on YouTube on my TV. I get it all the time. I'm sick of seeing it. So
it's
I'm
kind of
surprised you saw it.
I mean, yeah, literally The Rock. I mean, you don't even know it's The Rock. For Christ's sake.
I still haven't watched it yet. As an MMA fan, I still haven't watched it, but I'm eventually gonna get to it. But like, it's got. I think they overdid the budget. They need to cut that thing down to like 10 million, man. Like
50's not that high, but it is high. I mean, for a little film.
For a film about like a biopic.
I wonder how much Iron Claw was, because Iron Claw that did well.
Oh, that was a great movie.
I loved Iron Claw.
I mean, they got history wrong in certain deaths wrong in the movie. because me being a kid growing up in the late 70s, early 80s, I know the Von Erich story pretty well being a wrestling fan. And I know like half of the suicides in that movie they got wrong. And the guy that they got to play Ric Flair, fire that motherfucker. Never let him play another character ever again because he was terrible.
Oh, you didn't like him?
You didn't like him as Ric
No.
Flair?
Wait,
No.
okay, so I just looked up Iron Claw. It was cheap, $15.9 million
That's what I'm
budget.
saying. They
It
need to
made
spend
45 mil. Yeah, that's a pretty big difference.
Yeah,
It
'cause,
didn't even make 50 million, and then you got the new Rock movie, and it cost 50 million. It's like,
yeah,
yeah,
he
that makes
tried.
sense.
He tried to make it like old school, like the old school Pride, like the footage of Pride, like from the old MMA days or whatever. Like he tried to include that budget into the movie to make the movie look better. Where dude, like with a biopic like that, because not a lot of people know who your fighter is. However, including a lot of including like newer MMA fans, they're not gonna know who you are, man. So like you need to cut that thing down to like the Iron Claw, like 15,
Yeah.
like 60.
I love Iron Claw. I don't know
I like the
anybody that
Iron
has
Claw,
a
though.
problem with Iron Claw,
Iron
except
Claw
you,
was-
Phantom.
Well, it's just the Ric Flair part. I mean, everything else, and like a couple of the suicides they got wrong, which and I can understand. I can understand. They changed it up. I have no problem with it. I mean, but like the Rock movie, I gotta give Rock the props because when the first time you ever see him in full costume is like, that's not
Yeah.
the Rock. That's not Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's like Oscar buzz around his performance, and and he had a standing
gonna-
ovation at one of the events not too long ago.
Yeah.
And The Rock is Dwayne Johnson said that he wants to do more serious roles, so he lost a lot of weight. He lost a lot of his muscle mass because he wants to do more serious roles. Maybe this is a turning point. He won't make shitty movies, but I mean, the thing was that critics liked it. It just didn't make the money. It didn't have word of mouth. If it had word of mouth, and if people actually like The Rock more than he thinks people like him, I think the movie would have been better.
I think it's his ego that a lot of people don't like, but also
well, he doesn't really offer anything. I mean, I don't see him and think I want to see his performance. I mean, he's kind of stale. He's just a dude. He's a big dude.
I think the only movie I only have him in like 2 movies. That's the remake of Walking Tall and
Ebola.
Hobbs and Shaw. I like Hobbs and Shaw. There's the spinoff of Fast and Furious. I actually did like that movie, but he wasn't bad in the Scorpion King. First full movie, but like everything after that, it's like
he's playing himself.
Yeah, he's playing himself. I mean, come on. He literally played a war veteran who had a fake leg that was able to jump across from a scaffolding to a high rise, which virtually is impossible if you have a fake leg. By the way, no, it is what it is. Rock. Let me tell you. There's only a few wrestlers. I think Roddy Piper is probably one of the best actors that came out of wrestling next to Hogan. And Hogan has some cheesy movies, but at least Hogan and Piper actually did good movies. Rock, what Fast and Furious, the few that he was in, and maybe Hobbs and Shaw, but like Moana, where he does, you don't see The Rock, but you hear his voice.
Moana.
Those were bad.
That's his star performance.
But he's doing live action Moana as the character he played.
That's gonna be so weird.
It's like, he's doing it for his daughters, which I ain't got a problem with that. You're doing it for your daughters. It's whatever. I mean, despite how I feel about Peacemaker season 2 or wherever, John Cena is actually not that bad of an actor. Like he's actually not that. He's actually pretty okay. He's actually not that bad. I think he's just alright or whatever.
Hey,
I think he's.
I like the Marine, dude. I like the Marine. The Marine was good.
I think he's better than The Rock when it comes to acting or whatever. He's more believable. Oh man, Ebola, how you been doing?
Well,
okay, Ebola.
Ebola is AFK.
We agree with you, Ebola. We agree with everything, Ebola.
It's because he's still mad that because we blame him for getting rid of our stream. Like, birthday stream.
My birthday stream.
Hey, it looks like your video did pretty well, Crease. I just looked it up.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
all the hate, all the hate comments. Yeah, we got views on
it. we got some haters up in here,
good.
Man. Hey, like
that's
how you
use it against them.
Yeah.
So I was telling them a little while ago, Bolas, that video that Crease put up by James Gunn by calling the fans racist. I went in and there was like over 20 comments being held for review, and each one of them had the N-word in them. Each comment.
Wow.
You just proved me right, you morons. He's like, wow,
you morons.
It's like you can't accentuate your argument without using some racial slurs and ad hominems, man. Like, come on, dog. Like, listen. All I was just issuing you was a warning, James Gunn. If you keep on calling your fans racist, if you keep on calling your potential customers racist, it's not gonna be good for you. Like, I want the DCU to do good, but when you do stuff like that, can
he just go away? Crease, can you fire him on behalf of planet Earth? Can you get rid of him, please? We're stuck for 10 years at least with James Gunn. We need to get rid of him immediately.
Listen, like I think James Gunn is not a bad dude. If he has somebody that's sitting with him,
if he would shut the fuck up and keep his mouth shut on stupid shit, I think people would like him more.
Just remove his access to social media.
It's like Ebola said, remove yourself from social media. Number 2, like, don't take everybody.
At least stop arguing with people on social media.
Like, another thing, like, you're a studio head. This is where I got to give Kevin Feige some props and everything. You don't see Kevin Feige in the comment section like arguing with other fans. That's stupid. You're the head of a universe, a studio. You don't got time to be going. You ain't got time to be going back and forth with the dude in India saying like why your movie sucks. It's stupid. Like,
Well, the guy from India was right. His movie does suck. So good for him.
I like the Superman movie. I think it's not that bad or whatever.
I can tell you this much. Me and Crease talked about this. Crease said that Phantom, you probably would like Fantastic Four better than Superman. He was right. I actually like Fantastic Four better than Superman. They both have issues. I think the few things I liked about Superman, I like Crypto. I like Lois Lane.
Phantom. Take that back.
You don't like
Crypto?
About what?
Crypto, bro, come on.
You don't like Crypto?
No.
I like Crypto.
Hell no.
What's wrong with Crypto?
That little shit, man.
Man,
you know what?
Get him out.
You know what?
Get him out.
The saving grace to Superman's crying ass every 5 minutes, bro. Come on.
It's like, I like the.
Well, he's a service dog.
Can he save himself?
He's a service dog.
Yeah, he's literally. You're right. That's perfect. He is a service dog.
I mean, don't take me wrong. Don't take me wrong. The movie has issues. It has a lot of issues, and I think the premise. I think the premise of the next Superman, they're literally doing buddy cop with him and Luthor, which is just they're just rehashing Aquaman in the Lost Kingdom. It's a buddy cop bullshit, and I think it's gonna be awful.
I told everybody if he's directing,
and I guarantee Aquaman Lost Kingdom is probably going to be better than the second Superman movie. And Aquaman Lost Kingdom,
already
I've seen
better
it, it's
than the
trash.
new Superman.
I have to agree with you on that.
I have to say with this second Superman movie, like, listen, if James Gunn is directing it again, I'm already nervous. Like,
you better be nervous.
Like,
you should be shaking in your boots.
But if he's just writing it and somebody else, if he's writing it and somebody else is directing it, then I got a little bit more faith. But other than that, I'm like, I don't think he should have not done Superman. And I said that since day one. However,
dude, this is how I feel about it. I don't give a shit about any other movies that James Gunn is coming out with, except for Batman. He fucks up Batman. His universe is dead.
He will.
His universe
There's
is
no
dead.
hope. There's no hope.
That Batman movie is ride or die, bro.
Well, I mean, have y'all heard the rumors, right? The rumors is they could go make Batman a lesbian in this, and I'm thinking,
well, he does like women.
I'm not surprised.
I think that was a troll post.
I think he's trolling.
The fact that's even.
The fact we're even having this conversation, just like stop. Like,
the fact that people fell for that troll anyway is just sad.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I think out of the DC universe, I think the only movie James Gunn has done that's actually good was the second Suicide Squad.
It was great. He did a great job. I loved it. I saw it twice.
They literally they make you fall in love with King Shark.
Yeah.
Literally, you fall in love with King Shark.
Yeah.
And Rat Girl. Somehow you love Rat Girl.
Yeah, Rat Catcher. And hell, she was awesome.
Was it he's
Polka Dot Man.
Polka Dot Man.
Yeah, Bloodsport, Peacemaker.
Yeah,
so many great characters. Yeah, all his.
He made Harley Quinn good. He actually made Harley Quinn good.
Yeah,
even though I mean, Harley Quinn was probably the only thing good in the original, and her movie was god awful. Ewan McGregor was perfect as
you watched Birds of Prey.
Unfortunately,
I had to. Yeah,
I was interested because of Black Canary, but then found out the movie was just trash. I'm like, man, that just
pretty bad.
Ewan McGregor should be brought back as Black Mass in a better fucking movie. Yeah. I'm just saying.
So he was good, huh?
Yeah, he was actually good. The only good thing in the movie. The only good thing.
Box office. I said this plenty of times before. Like I said, one, James Gunn was never my first choice to do this Superman movie. I did not want to do that one. However, like am I right, Phantom? Since I met you, like I've been saying this for years and everything. Like, second of all,
many late night conversations in Discord over this subject. Many a night. We're probably doing it after we leave here.
Second thing, box office. I said this, and I said this to my boy Badger. Shout out to the Angry Badger in the Badger Cast. We're gonna be having Gooch on tomorrow, by the way. It's a little small plug or whatever. But I said this. Listen, I will concede to you, Badger, if the Lanterns don't do good, and if Clayface doesn't do good. If those two don't,
I'm worried about Clayface.
I want Clayface. That's the only thing I care about DC wise.
What about Tusk?
I don't think he's not doing anything with that, is he? James Gunn, is he attached somehow?
No, he's just a producer.
He's a producer.
Thank goodness.
Him and Matt Reeves are producers on it or whatever. It's gonna be a like somebody else is writing it, and I forgot who's directing it or whatever. But I want to see how that one does, and I know James Gunn is just a producer on the Lanterns. Now, if the Lanterns does good and Clayface does good, then I'm like, okay. Maybe just Superman is just not for him and everything, but like, you know.
Chris, you guys can agree with me on this. I think that the DC television shows have done better than the movies compared to Disney and Marvel.
I've said this for years. The CW DCU is better than the movie DCU. And I mean, once again, I've been justified in my statement.
I mean, if you look at if you look at the crossover they did, if you watch the crossover they did, where they literally go to Earth X, the world that freaking Peacemaker is on, they did that version of Earth X a billion times better than Peacemaker.
I haven't even watched what you guys are talking about on that different Earth. On Earth X, but like in my video, I was saying like, okay, you're on Earth X. Okay, this is where the funny mustache people won or whatever. Like, it is what it is. Like in their universe. So you happen to see a quote unquote a person of color or whatever, which I hate using that term.
It's a black. It's a black.
It's a black. It's a black. Okay. First of all, let me just tell you this. I don't even think you went in hard enough on the racist subject matter, because I guarantee you a racist would not have said that, calling that person a black and everything. Let's just say there's like the comment section in itself proof Earth X actually exists for the people
Oh.
So I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna do like me and shout out to my man AP Atomic Patriot. We both talked about this. If you're gonna do a scene like that, you need to have some realism to it, like like they did with the Penguin or whatever. Like if you want to have that type of thing or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so in the crossover on the CW, it was dystopian. The world. You could tell that it was war because the
clean streets.
The planet was dead. It wasn't even that. It was like a post-apocalyptic world, right? The sky is red, and that they literally had military everywhere, and literally they had the flags from Germany from that time. They didn't have this American flag bullshit with the symbol on it. Crap.
They also the double S.
Yeah, it had the SS on it. And then the dumbest thing that whole episode was you didn't see the mural, the mural of the dude that was the leader of Germany in World War II. And it's like right there. And I'm like,
yeah, that was another
retarded.
But that's what I'm saying. Like when I was in my video, yeah, like once again, comment section proved me right or whatever. Like y'all some bunch of racists and everything, of a difference of opinion or whatever. That aside or whatever, when I'm watching Peacemaker 2 or whatever, like when James Gunn is trying to talk on the subject matter of racism, it is bad because he's not good at it because like, first of all, You made Earth X a dystopia of like it's perfect, the streets are clean, like there's no minorities or whatever. Like,
crap!
What are you trying to say, James Gunn? Like,
wow, that's what it looked like, huh? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like, what are you trying to say, James Gunn? Like, and you're in
the perfect world in the eyes of James Gunn.
Yeah, with no minorities.
It's the good world. I love this world. It's fun to be here. And it's like, oh god, it's like when I saw them running the girl. It's a black. I'm like, oh my god, this is so fucking stupid.
But this is how I prove that this is how I know that you suck at racism because like Peacemaker, like you would think like with racist people, they look at color in everything, no matter what. It's the most minority thing. Peacemaker didn't even notice that there was any minorities because he wasn't focused on that. Like that was.
I remember season 1. His dad was a racist in the first season, straight up racist. In this one, he's calm, he's collected, he's a nice guy. I'm like,
yeah.
Kreese, how do you have any faith or hope in James Gunn after Peacemaker season 2? Because you even watched that garbage, and somehow you still have optimism. Come on, man.
Well, I mean, Kreese is
you can't unsee that.
Well, it's like this. Kreese said that the new King of the Hill was actually good, and it was absolutely trash.
It wasn't.
Actually, it was good, and like it had good reviews from not only the King of the Hill community.
Well, you like Batman and Robin, probably the worst fucking Batman movie ever made.
Wait a minute, and you like Ghost Riders? Like, let's not get it twisted.
At least Ghost Rider was actually more comic book.
Man, it's 13% on Rotten Tomatoes. What you talking
about?
Bat nipples, bat credit card. What killed the dinosaurs?
Hey, it's more memorable than what's it called? Ghost Rider, that's for sure, and everything. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is this: like, I don't like when it comes to me. I don't like. I give more chances or whatever. I just can't give up on stuff that easily or whatever. That's why I just said like, if the Lanterns fails and Clayface fails, and like if Batman's not good, then hey, I'll concede. Like it's not a good universe and everything. That's just the way I am. That's how my mind works or whatever. So, I don't give up on these too early or whatever. It's too early.
For me, I think the thing that, like, for me, it's like Batman, he should have led with Batman. He shouldn't have been Superman. He should have led with Batman.
Oh, I mean, I don't want him touching Batman. You want him touching Batman? Silly, stupid.
No.
Nobody.
You know who
James Gunn.
You know who I would. A Batman movie I would love to have seen No, I like the
Ben
Batman.
Affleck. I want Ben Affleck as Batman, bro.
Yeah,
I want his
Batman.
movie.
Yeah,
literally. So there's stuff out there that Affleck kind of confirmed. His Batman movies were going to be in Arkham. Literally, he was going to make Arkham Asylum the movie.
You can find the script online too, where you can like read it or whatever. Dude, I read a little bit of the script. Movie. I said, like, dude, if this movie would have hit the theater,
it would have been awesome, man.
This would have been the best Batman movie of all time.
Great. I loved him as Batman.
It's like
totally underrated.
And I have to say, so I've seen The Flash, and I think Ben Affleck is the only good thing in that whole movie. Him in that gray and blue
Michael
suit.
Keaton was great.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I liked his suit.
But they brought Clooney back at the end as fucking Bruce Wayne.
Dude.
Why?
We could have had Deathstroke versus Batman at the end. And
they literally took out Deathstroke from the CW and used him for nothing.
I will say this much. I'll concede to one thing. I could see George Clooney coming back and playing Bruce Wayne in a Batman Beyond movie. That I would be okay with as long as I'm pulling the cape of
George Clooney doesn't deserve another shot. Just do Michael Keaton. I'm not doing
Keaton.
I'm not doing him.
Yeah,
no Clooney.
I can say Keaton.
I
say Keaton. Yeah.
I mean, Keaton is cool, whatever. I mean, to me, this is just me because I know we got to start wrapping up because I know you got to get up out of here. To me, Clooney was just a good Bruce Wayne, and that's it. Or like if they would have got Bell, to do it or whatever, or
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne.
Dude,
I don't care for Batman.
I can't say Clooney was a good Bruce Wayne. No,
I thought he was. I thought it was okay.
I
thought he was okay.
I think Kilmer was a better Bruce Wayne Batman, and I think Keaton was a good Bruce Wayne Batman.
So,
Clooney was neither one. He was just there for the money. He was just there for the money.
He did not belong.
That was it.
Yeah, but I think we have to start wrapping up. Our boy BoxOfficeBrawler, like, what you got coming up, my man? No, it's good, bro.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun talking to you guys. This was a great time. Thanks for having me.
Bro.
It's a real pleasure.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, what's going on? Next Tuesday, I'm gonna be. I have a panel assembled, and we're going to be talking about Pan's Labyrinth. We're going to be watching that for the first time and doing some analysis. So that'll be a lot of fun. Trying to get in tune with Halloween, of course, but also Guillermo del Toro's doing that new Frankenstein, of course. So we're kind of doing a little study into his work. So yeah, make sure to check out Box Office Brawler next Tuesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Be great.
His links are in the description down below. Chris, what you got going on?
So I'm going to make my white liberal friends even more mad because I got two more videos on James Gunn. So shout out to the white liberals.
Keep it coming, man.
Shout out to my racist white liberals, man. You guys gonna keep on calling me an N-word. So let's get it done. So yeah, definitely gonna be talking about the last episode of Peacemaker season 2. Boy, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that one. And then I'm gonna be talking about Batman Brave and the Bold. So I'm gonna give you a back to back. Also Sunday we're going to I swear it's not hentai. Saturday I'm gonna let Phantom talk about that on our anime show. Ebola, what you got coming up?
Assuming I can make tomorrow and the rest of the week, I have the Gooch tomorrow. Our anime show.
We have Gooch tomorrow too. Yeah, I forgot.
The hentai show and Monday, Tuesday videos and stream with Sophie, assuming she can make it.
Date night.
And then my afternoon show. Show a few hours before this show, and that's all I got.
Cool.
All right, so we've got an announcement. There will not be anime with the homies Saturday night, but keep an eye out on X. I will be letting you guys know. So Saturday, I am going to be playing for our 300 subscriber goal. Dragon Age, the Velguard. You're gonna see my pain in playing that game. Also, tomorrow night, we're gonna be having episode 68 with Gooch. Sunday, 1:00 Eastern, matinee with the homies. We're going to talk about whatever happened to great movie scores and soundtracks. And be back here next Thursday. I don't know if we have a guest next Thursday or not.
We do.
We do, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to have Drink Up next week. That's right. I forgot.
Nice.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. So thank you, Box Office Brawler, for coming on. You're welcome back at any time.
Yeah, man.
Also, prayers go out to Big J. Can't really talk about what's going on right now, but there's some stuff that happened today. So keep him in your thoughts, in your prayers, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night for episode 68 for the Homies Podcast with our very special guest, Gooch. Till next time, I'm Fathom X. He's MMA Creation King Jr. He's Ebola, the traitor. And we got Box Office Brawler.
What?
We'll see you guys later. And also, Atomic, you're a traitor too. Good night, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, yeah. And words of wisdom. If it's brown, flush it down.